Right, what is up, traders? Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are all having a solid trading week so far. It's been pretty interesting markets. We see the Nasdaq actually rallying here off the lows. We do have news now in the next 20 minutes, 18 minutes or so. We've got unemployment claims, so let's be on the lookout for that. Now, I'm also going to be live with Zinc at the market open, but let's look at levels and what I actually am looking at to start the trading day. Now we are bouncing quite aggressively here on the Nasdaq and indexes across the board, even the Dow picking up a little bit of momentum. So yeah, good to have everyone on here. I was interested in some longs here off of the lows here. Looks like we're working out really nicely at the minute. I found some good pre-market trades so far this week. We'll see if we can get those to continue. Sorry, my eyes have been getting torched by this light, by my streaming light. So let's whack this. So levels, let's go to ES. And then again, I've got the same process every single day. I look at levels and then wait for the opening range to set with the orb, and then look at the edgeful data and what stocks are doing to make and plan my next steps. So I still like this level here on ES where we are respecting off of. This is the move on Tuesday after we had the massive Trump candle on Monday. So I still like longs from this level. I think we would need to definitely hold above here. So on ES, that would be 580. We definitely need to hold above this in order to get longs and extension. Now, as I said, we do have some news coming out that could definitely shake things up. We are trading below previous day's lows. We've moved down here overnight, so that will be very interesting to see what we do get. But 2:30 news that will come out, and then we'll take it from there. Now, if we go to some of the edgeful data, as we can see, when we do take out those previous day's lows, okay, let's go to the previous day's range report. Let's go like that. Yeah, so it is always live on the YouTube channel. So let's go like this. Okay, so live streams with YouTube. There we go. There we go. French. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, you got it. Yep. So when we do take out those previous day's lows, let's go to the extended market hours. I like using that extended market hours to the daily. Previous day's lows taken out in the last 6 months. Let's go down to the last month. When those previous day's lows have been taken out, 71% of the chance we actually close as a bearish closing there. Now that's from the daily open. So that is from that price level up here at 640. So as I said, I do like the longs off this level, but we will have to see what stocks want to do into the open and obviously into this news event too. Now, for the flip side, the shorts, I think if we come below this level, I think we could find some rotation back down towards that the previous week's lows. As I said, I do like the potential buying area where we're sitting at right now. We did bounce off this on Tuesday, and I do like the potential rotation back up towards the highs. Nasdaq as well. Okay, back we are trading underneath key view apps in there, but I like this level where we're sitting at right now. But I'm just going to trade what's in front of me. So I do like the longs off of this level, but again, I'm not going to forecast or anything like that. I'm going to trade what's in front of me, wait for the opening range to set, and we'll go from there. As I said, we have news in the next 15 minutes now. Okay, so one good day at a time. Let's start my daily. Okay, let's start my, let's go year to date. Let's start my daily preparation. Okay, let's go like that. It's been a solid start to the year. I've got some more payouts. I took a payout yesterday. I've got some more payouts coming out at the end of the week as well with FTMO. So I'll be live with Zinc at the open. Andre is actually off this week. Okay, so he'll be back on only next week. Okay, so trade one of my funded FTMO accounts because the other two I'm waiting for payouts on. Okay. Slow and steady, just reminding myself what I do like to look for. Okay, like the longs off of this level, but won't get caught bottom fishing. We have rotated down overnight and the stocks are lower pre-market. We have news at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. Wait and be patient today. And we'll just put my levels for ES. That's what I do every single morning. And we'll put my levels in for ES that I like. Who's that man behind the faster grounds? Hi, Steve. Good to have you on, boss. Cool. So we'll put my levels here for ES. Okay. And that's basically my game plan today. I like the longs on this level, but if we start to rotate back down, then I definitely think that we could see lower. Let's go like that. So that's my plan right now. What's up, Mark, Jacob? Yes, morning. Good to have a lot of guys on here this morning. As I said, I'm always doing my pre-market preps every single day here, Wednesday through Friday with edgeful. So we are ripping up quite nicely, as I said, from this level on ES. Now, this would be against trend. This will be a price level play. But again, we got stocks trading lower overnight too. So we got to see what those want to do, if they want to hold up and so forth. I still do like NVIDIA, the level that we're sitting at right now. It is also, as I said, the highs where we broke out on Tuesday. We are still trading actually above. Interestingly, NVIDIA is trading above that news candle high on from Monday. And we are trading, if you look at the hourly time frame on NVIDIA, we have broken the high side of the 5-day SMA and the weekly view up. So I like to use it from a high time frame perspective at 5-day SMA. Get a pullback and we can see if we can get some longs back up to previous week's highs. That's what I ideally do like. Same as what I do like on ES and NQ2. So that's my game plan today, is I like the level for longs, but we'll trade what's in front of me. Anyway, how's everyone's week been? So it's been a green week for me so far. I've taken out some nice payouts. I've got some more coming at the end of this week. Okay, but I think just keeping my head and just stacking my base hits. You know, I'm not looking for massive movers. I'm just looking for quick base hit trades. And that's what's been working for me personally, you know, from a day trading perspective. Not catching the whole move, just catching what I find necessary. And sometimes it is under 1R. Let's go like this. Let's just see again. We got that news coming out in the next 10 minutes now. Okay. Perfect. So let's go back. Yeah, we're on the 15-minute time frame right now, as I said. Again, I like the moves there. If we do rotate back down underneath 570 on ES, I think we could definitely see lower on NQ. That would be so NQ, that would be back down at 24K. I think if we breach 24K, we could definitely see us rotate back down. But again, as always, we're going to trade what's in front of me. Slight read on the week, nominee trades for me, trying an RB retracement trade on Monday, took a loss. Yeah, the RB has been pretty tough. So if I go to my month so far, as I said, half of this amount is with, this month is with challenges, but you know, about 40% of it. But yeah, going along really, really nicely on my FTMO account. So I've had 15 green days in a row so far. I'm just going to continue looking to stack. In February, I only traded one of my FTMO live accounts due to me being on the road. So that's why a lot smaller there. And then this month's been really, really nice. As I said, there is some challenges involved in this too. So it's not all live money. But yeah, you guys know me. I'll show up every single day, trade live with you guys, and take one good day at a time. I'm going to be live with Zinc and the guys on at the open on my channels and Edgeful's channel too. So stay tuned for that. And that's where we will check you guys. Perfect. Any questions in the chat? If you are trading pre-market, be wary of these news events that are coming up. Trading with edge has made it a lot easier for my mental, hard to fade trades at that. Yeah, I agree. I mean, yesterday we could have seen as well, there was a pretty mixed bias on the screener. And it was no, I said on stream with Zinc as well, it's no coincidence that we did actually chop quite aggressively. I said we were going to trade between 640 and 680, and that's exactly what we did. From literally, we did wicket back down here in the open and right back up. Look at that. That was a very, very aggressive wick down and then right back up. What reports are you mostly using? So I use the opening candle continuation report the most, as well as the previous day's range. And then I also like these type of reports here. Where is it here? The opening week range report, as well as the volume and range by weekday. I do like that, but the opening week range report is pretty nice too. So what that actually tells us, let's go to that opening week range report. So we can actually see over here, we still are actually trading within that Monday and Tuesday's high. No, obviously that was from that one candle. This is ES, but we are still trading within that Monday and Tuesday's high. So normally what this report gives us, if we break one side, we're more than likely 65% of the time going to continue in that direction. Okay, we won't double break. So very rarely when we take one side, we won't come back and take the other side. So you can look for trades in that continuous direction. Unfortunately, this week right now, we're still trading completely within inside this range. And that's why I think a lot of traders are finding it a little bit more trickier trading a rangier market. And that's where just scalpy trades, quick in and out trades have been working well for me. Cool. So we got the news now in 7 minutes. We'll wait on here and see what we do get. Awesome. Thank you. We had to ever without it. But yeah, I have the same process every single day, as I said. I look at levels, I look at VWAP. Levels, opening range and VWAP, edgeful data, and what stocks are doing. That's my go-to thing every single day. So I come to the desk, I plot my levels, I wait for the opening range to set with VWAP, and then I take my trades based on there after the edgeful data and stocks giving me a little bit more indication of what the day wants to do. I do this live every single day, so I hope that it helps you guys. But yeah, after this news, we'll see what we do get. And again, we'll be live for the open as well with the edgeful team, right? Do you use more weight for the daily or the session view app? I've added them lately just to watch. Good question. I like using them together, but I do think the session view app for me does play a part. You have seen me take trades with the session view app, but against the daily view app. But if we trade up, I think it was on YM. If you go rewatch that stream, I think it was YM last week, Thursday or Friday. Let me go to my journal. I'll show you the trade there. That's a good question. So it was, what's up, Willy Wonka? Yes, sir. So it was last week, Thursday or Friday. Let's go last week, Friday. And I took this trade on stream, so you can go check it out. It could have been last week, Thursday then. Okay, let's have a look at this. Yeah, it was this. Yeah, it was last week, Thursday. So you see, I took the trade long in, and you can go rewatch our stream. I took the trade long in the favor of the New York session view app, but against the daily view app, which is that black one. But I did manage to get out quite aggressively because we were trading against the view app. So I would say I put more emphasis on the session view app, but if I'm trading against the daily, I will look to take profits there. Okay, so yeah, and that was 5K on my live funded accounts, which is obviously really, really nice. Okay, cool. What do you think of the gap down report? Seemed pretty powerful, just not sure on entries. Yeah, I like the gap fill report. I also find it's a nice target, but to find the entries, that's why I've got to use VWAP and actual price action. So news now on the next bit. We'll wait for that to come out. And as I said, I'm live with Zinc at the open, so make sure to tune into that. Let's just make sure we got the content up for that with Mr. Zinc. Yes, sir. Yeah, so let's save that. Yeah, thank you for always sharing very much. Yeah, the guys that actually join the stream and find value from it, I always appreciate you saying that, because I'm always trying to give you guys value while on stream, and hopefully it helps you guys as trading. That's for sure. That's why I do it, right? It's fun being on stream. It actually also keeps me accountable. I love streaming because you can't be doing dumb shit. Keeps you accountable for the sessions. How do you get your previous day's low and previous day's high dots? Is that the white line? That is a white line, correct? So this is ES. You can. I use the white line. I've just always used it, but you can also use the edgeful indicators. So if you go to invite only, and we go to the previous day's range, or is it here? Previous day's range, that will also draw them on for you like that. As you can see, previous day's high, previous day's low. So you can, and then you can change the colors there if you want, right? There we go. So you don't even have to show the labels. And then let's turn that off. That will show like that. See, there's the high, there's a low, and that's for extended market hours. You can probably change that to yeah. So that's where I find the previous day's highs and previous day's lows. Yes, sir. And that's from extended market hours, correct? Perfect. And you can get those edgeful indicators bottom left-hand side of here. You can get the Ninja Trader ones and the TradingView ones as well. So we got news coming out in 40 seconds. How do you have the daily VWAP? I only have the session. So if you go over here, indicators, and you go VWAP auto anchored, it's a TradingView indicator. You put that on, that will plot the daily VWAP for you, which is that black one on my screen. Obviously, the session, New York session VWAP won't start yet because obviously the New York session hasn't started. And then you come over here and take off all the Bollinger Bands and just have it on as black. So that's how you do get it. Let me know if that's good. There you go. So we've just had news come out. And we are dropping. No coincidence. We are moving lower overnight. So that's obviously an interesting one to see where we're sitting at right now. But I still, if we still hold up off this level, I still like it. But yeah, guys, okay, so we'll see you on for the stream in the next 30, 40 minutes or so. I hope that you guys have a good trading day, but we'll see you guys all on there. Yes, sir. Cheers.